All right, boys. Assume Bee Gees formation. Here we are. We're in a room full of strangers, hiding in the dark, where your eyes cannot see me. But I had to follow you, though you did not want me to. Now I'm stuck on loving you. I can't stay away. I'm blaming it all on the nights on Broadway. I hope I don't get copyright struck for that, because I got like pitch perfect. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in and not for tuning away. Musical interludes. Oh yeah. Read your show notes. That's right, Pika. I'll set the timer. Pika's concerned about the running time of the show. I am too. I want to make it a bit more concise and less sloppy. But welcome to the Comics Coffee Table. Hi, once again, we're here 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern daily. We set aside the real world. It's over there now. We embrace escapism, and we're going to talk about the good stuff. Why we love this stuff in the first place. We talk about comic books every day, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, where this is about, this season, we are using our time and attention to address our floppies, our collection. I mean, I have, this is one of many full long boxes I have. This is the, look, it's busted, it's blown out, it's stained, it did its job, all right? It's time to retire, you old good friend. Old friend, it's time for you to go to the old box home. But look at this. Look at all these funny books. This thing weighs about 50 pounds as well. So the what I need to do is save my comic books and do the right thing. Get them new bags. Get them new boards. Get them new boxes. And while you're at it, use short boxes instead. I mean, the older I get, the heavier these things get. This is a real, like, will be a back saver, eventually. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna bag, board, and value my collection. My parents gave me these books for Christmas. The Overstreet Guide to Grading Comics, the 6th edition, published in 2021. Industry standards. Seriously, this is great. And the Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide, the 52nd edition, the newest one. So this season is dedicated to my parents. Hoppy Poppy, my stepdad, and my mom. Hi, Mom. I love you guys. See you later. All right. That's just that. And we're using these books. We're gonna grade our comics. And we're going to, get a sense of, like, how much is my comic book collection really worth? I think that's a fair question for anyone with several long boxes. Unless you're one of, that's why I'm a chef. I have a divergent attention span. I can literally do 6 things at once. I have to at times, and make sure that it all pulls off. It's a great application of my attention span and where my mind is at. So people that categorically, use spreadsheets and have a complete track and list of every issue that they have, hats off to you. God bless you. I mean, that's just that's just not my thing. But while I'm rebagging, reboarding, and reboxing everything, I'm going to check out what appears to be their grade, what appears to be their value, and now have the thoughts of pretty much selling them, and I'm appraising things and evaluating my collection. What am I doing with all of these comic books? What am I going to do with them? Seriously, I mean, and so that's a big part of this show. Another part is the supplies. And I need to get better bags. I know this. I've got boards. I got to get more short boxes. So this week I go to the local comic book store every week now, and I not only get new releases, I get more supplies at the brick and mortar store. I could be getting them probably at for less expensive and delivered to my door if I use my online supply chain as I usually do. You know, I get free shipping. I get a free TV channel with it as well. But it's important to me to help keep the brick and mortar local comic book stores open in my area. I have one in my village square. They're a strong store, and I think it's time to start visiting other stores and to spread my wealth. This is my thing, you know, in the truest spirit and intention that I grok from, you know, when it comes to equity and to redistribution of wealth. Well, I'm taking my disposable income and I'm using my power of choice and redistributing my disposable income into the place where I feel it needs it most, my local comic shop. And so, yeah, I will continue to get my supplies from there at their markup. But it's more important for me to help keep these stores alive, because when they're gone, they are gone. They really are. And I like all kinds of comic books. I like comic books from, crowdfunded sources. I especially love the big two superhero comic books that I grew up on. I'm trying to get more and more into the huge, vast spectrum in between of independent publishers and creators, while, also, just, keeping better care of what I already have. One thing I already have noticed is that I should have been using boards the entire time. Seriously. That's, live and learn. My bad. Sorry, Funnybooks. You forgive me? So just remember that I am not a professional grader. If you have any real questions about the real value and condition of your comic books, please ask your local comic book shop. It would be a good excuse to go there, spend some money, and be like, hey, how do I do this? And they could give you a price or put you in a more professional direction. There are 3 major graders as well that you can send if you think you have like a 9.6 mint copy of a 1978 Spider-Man or something, that first appearance of Punisher, you can get that graded and even slabbed. That means put into a hard plastic case to help prevent any damage to it, And but this is a channel for learning and for fun. This is for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, and thank you. The coffee table has always been where my friends would congregate and to exchange stories, to shoot the shit. There's always be a stack of CDs and music, and of movies, and especially of books, and especially of comic books. We would always be giving each other our stacks to read, and it's a glorious time. And I look to perpetuate that energy and that love. And so, welcome. Pull up a chair to the coffee table. What are you drinking today? Me? I got some tea. I drink herbal tea once in a while. This is a kidney and bladder tea, if you're really interested. So this is my grandma's teapot. Oh, I know. It's great, huh? I grew up in an Irish house. We have tea. So it's not just coffee. We drink tea here as well. All beverages are welcome here. Have some Tranya. All are welcome. Ha, 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 ha. I know. Ah, boy, oh boy. Well, let's finish this up. So yeah, like I was saying about, I was just very interested in this iteration of Superman. Why it failed? Because it intrinsically wasn't Superman. I mean, it was just something wrong with its engineering. It took too much away. It tried to make it too... Maybe the focus of Superman is not modernity. Maybe the thing of Superman is a classic mode. That it reminds us of an ideal state, an archetypical heroic state, and yeah, and it failed, and this younger version of Superman was sacrificed for sales, because hey, Oh, we need to bring the real Superman back. The real Superman. They brought back the real Superman. And so, as I said, if you tuned in yesterday, we know that all the new 52 versions of all the Justice League characters are in their mid-20s, the mid to later 20s. While Superman, the post-crisis, pre-Flashpoint Superman that came back with his wife, Lois Lane, Kent, and their son, Jonathan, son of Kal-El. Modern readers, hello, anyone? And that restored the traditional Superman. But this Superman has to be closer to a decade older than the new 52 Superman. And as I like to say, well, how old is Batman right now? We don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't care. Sometimes we just want well-told superhero stories. So yeah, here's that. Once again, I just wanted to put a focus on issue 16. I got a variant cover for $1 more than the cover price. And here you are. Hello. Damn. That's from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, when Kirk, the 50-year-old, the birthday boy who just turned 50 years old, has to put on his reading glasses in order to see the display after getting attacked by Khan. It's true. I say that every time. So yeah, it says issue 13 to 17, issues 19 to 23 are all worth $4. Issue 13 is the reintroduction of Crypto, who is an amazingly awful, it was a direwolf. It was like Jon Snow was Superman, and Crypto was his direwolf. Yes. Number 14 was the Neil deGrasse Tyson appearance, which about Superman seeing and this was what also cements his age as well, because I believe let's find that issue. You got it right here. Issue 14. That'll cement Clark's age in the new 52. It's in the backup feature, I believe. So we got, look, Mission to Mars. That's a great looking Superman. Yet I can't get over the red trunks. I mean, seriously, it just doesn't look like Superman without the red trunks or the yellow belt. I mean, look, that's an iconic color combination. Oh yeah, the Superboy. Here we go. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the famous guy on Twitter that likes to take Pluto away. But this is it. Krypton exploded roughly 27 years ago. Those are the images that are just reaching Earth now. The planet Krypton has been gone for years. Start saying that Krypton is 27 light years away from Earth, and that infant Kal-El got here Infant Kal-El was rocketed away from the exploding Krypton. It's Krypton. Marlon Brando said Krypton in Superman 78. I want to say it like that too. I'm just being me. I'm just being silly. And so that establishes Kal-El as being Clark Kent as being 28 years old in this iteration. How old is Superman today? He's got to be at least 9 years older. If John was 8 when he got here as a kid, now he got soap opera rapid aging syndrome, SORAS. SORAS, SORAS, soap opera rapid aging syndrome. It's when characters fall in love, get married, have kids, and the kids mysteriously age wicked quickly. And so you have Days of Our Lives. Marlena has Sammy, and then Sammy has her kids with and with Lucas, I think, and then and those kids are already in high school, and now they're probably getting married. I think that Marlene is probably a great grandmother already. You only see these kind of patterns in the projects. I'm from the South Boston projects. I know what I'm talking about. And they're supposed to be rich people. They're living like poor people. All right, back to it. Back to action. Alrighty, so it says issue 18 is $4.99, and that goes for $5 in the book here. But there's a, let's see, there are variant covers. Let's see, Action Comics. Yeah, the variant covers, they're all the same price. They're like, there's no bonus. There's no book bonus to this variant cover. I mean, what was the big deal about paying an extra $1 for a variant cover when it was a $3.99 cover price? That is some of what is some of the problems with comic books these days? Maybe something like that. Shouldn't by nature at least this variant cover be like $5? It's in great condition. This is in really awesome condition. So I lost. I mean, is it a gamble? Are variant covers, some kind of blatant gamble? Is that it? Just like you're. I mean, that's like a lottery ticket. I'm not buying a scratch ticket from my local corner store. I'm buying a funny book with a variant cover. Does that mean my 1 in 25 variant cover of Batman 130 that I paid $16 for a $4.99 book? Does that mean that hey, sorry kid, this is worth $4.99? Doesn't that make me stupid for falling for it? I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section. And here we have the last 2 issues of New 52 Action Comics that I have. You don't have. We're done. You don't have to hear me talk about how there was a Superwoman. There was a Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. Was Superwoman? Is that Lana Lang? Or was it Lois Lane? I mean, there's was super. See, I didn't pay attention to it. It lost my interest after issue 18 here. And let's look at issue 18 real quick. Like I said, don't leave your bags on the floor. If you're anything like me, ooh, yeah, ow, go! Like Bane broke Batman's back. Just behold these cracks. Yes, we got cracks and dings. Cracks and dings! Woohoo! Here we go. We got spine cracks. That was our corner. That's our corner. Corner's looking great, I think. Yeah, so the only thing wrong with the... See? Boards. Ah! Damn it. Darn you. Darn your pants. And that's it for Action Comics. So, yeah, that Superman just didn't take. That wasn't a... There was a... Jeez. How many Supermen would you... are you just... oh, wow. So glad that didn't catch on. Do you have any... But I found him a little endearing for some reason. He came, he tried, he was here. Maybe on some meta level knew he wasn't the real Superman himself. Then came this whole convoluted story of Pandora and the stolen 5 years. And what am I even talking about? I don't even know, because I really didn't pay any attention to New 52 besides Batman. And that was it. I mean, I had a point where we'll eventually find Flash #1, probably Flash #2. And I was like, what is up with this? I mean, it's not what I ordered. Well, comic books aren't what you ordered. It's what you expect. Let me wet my whistle. Yeah, so that's that today. Maybe we can just take a look real quick. In the waning moments of the show. This confusion in here. This the mind of Pikachu that would file things such as so. So what else is in our Crisis Long Box? I have Cosmic Odyssey. Why would I have this in here? Because it's the Crisis Long Box, but it's also my edit of what I feel is the huge DC story. JLA Avengers, which is kind of its own like mini crisis. You know, Identity Crisis. We were just talking about this. I have the floppies. I have 2 copies of issue number 1. But then I have Teen Titans by Jeff Johns. This is a trade paperback. And Superman Batman. Jeff Loeb, Carlos Pacheco, God bless you. God rest your soul. And so this is all filed like in an order that builds up to its conclusion. So it's not like they're not like I could file like all the OMACs together, but I didn't. I put them all by their week or their month rather. 5 months until Infinite Crisis. 5 months. Villains. So we got Villains United, Acts of Vengeance. See, I told you I'm a sucker for all of these tie-in issues too. I might not have gotten the Ranthanagar War. I know that. I got the special afterwards because it has like the death of a certain character and Villains United. I thought that was pretty good. This is Wonder Woman 219. I wonder how much that costs. Let's look it up real quick. Why is that one important? How does that doesn't even have a tie-in. This is written by Greg Rucka. Art again by Rags Morales, who was pretty hot at the time. Okay, and this is from September of 2006. This is a project OMAC tie-in. Yeah, it's September of 2005. So this is a tie-in to a spinoff of a Countdown. Yes, I said that. But what's the big deal about this issue here? Wonder Woman kills Maxwell Lord. Yes. Snaps his neck. He has got Superman under control. She's about to kill Batman, and the only way to save Batman is for Wonder Woman to kill Maxwell Lord, who has control over Superman, who's about to kill Batman. Yeah. Sorry about that. So it would be Wonder Woman Volume 2. 80. Adam Hughes does wonderful Wonder Woman's. 219. $4. That's so much for friggin'. All right, so much for memorable moments, huh? Okie dokie. We've been talking about comic books, and we are going to be talking about comic books every day for the rest of the year. So tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, every day. Click on those notifications and subscribe if you already haven't. I would love to earn your subscription. Please like and subscribe. We make daily content here. We also talk about cooking a lot. I'm a professional chef, and we talk about gratitude, blessings, and purpose a lot too. I'm a spiritual guy, an ordained minister, an amateur theologian. So yeah, what are you waiting for? Click on that subscribe button, please, and join us on this wonderful journey as we sit down. We take a break. We join at this coffee table of ours, and we just leave behind the world for a few minutes. We're just taking a break. This is part of it. You know, we're having a break. We're talking about the stuff we love. Now we're going to get back to our day and take care of business. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you again in those funny pages tomorrow. Okay, cheers. Bye-bye.